Hi everybody, this is Leah of CJ Drill, and today we're going to be installing a keyed entry doorknob. And I'll tell you, it's a lot easier than you think. It's pretty straightforward, and you will be absolutely surprised how quickly this goes in. The only thing you're going to need to do the job is a Phillips screwdriver. That's it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the old doorknob. We've got 2 Phillips screws, and we'll remove those first. So that's one. Now the other side. Okay, so that's it. We're just going to pull the doorknob off. Okay, so now we just remove the doorknob from the other side. Just pull it straight out. That's it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to remove is the latch bolt. That's what this component here is called. We've got 2 screws, and I'm going to remove the screws. Okay, once you've pulled this screw, then the latch bolt just slides right on out. Discard it. So what we have here is the new latch bolt. Now there's something very important here, and I'm going to show you what you need to be mindful of. Okay, so what we have here, you've got to be mindful of this right here, and I'm going to turn it on its side, and you notice that it has a beveled edge. Well, you want that beveled edge facing outward, exterior side of the door, okay, before you insert it. Now we're going to insert it, and I'm going to show you something else that's very important. Okay, so I'm installing it. I'm going to slip it in, all right? Now, what you'll notice is, this is called the back set, okay? This hole, it's got to be perfectly centered in the middle of your doorknob. Right now, it's a little bit off to the right. Well, that won't do. So what you have to do is you have to pull it out. Okay, so this is called the back set adjustment. It just slides back and forth. And depending upon where you need your hole centered, this opening here, where you need that centered, all right, is where you make the adjustment. Now I'm going to turn it on its side a little bit because I want you to see if you can see these numbers here. One says 2 3/8 inch, and over here it's 2 3/4 inch. All right, we need 2 3/4 inch, so I'm just going to slide it forward. And now I've made the adjustment. You may not need to make the adjustment, but if you do, just know that it's as simple as sliding this back and forth. Now we're ready to go. We're going to install it now. Screw it in, the new hardware. Now I'm getting the bottom screw. Now remember, bevel side you want facing out. Now it's time to install the new doorknob. And what I will say is make certain that the exterior side is where the lock is, and then of course the inside of the door you want where the button is. Alright, I just felt like I needed to say that. What you do is just separate it. It's just like that. It's simple, right? And now we're going to take this piece and we're going to insert it in the door. We're going to install this piece in this hole here. Just like that. Okay, so I've got the knob installed on the exterior door side. Now I'm going to go around to the other side of the door, which is the interior side of the door, and I'm going to install this part here. This is the toughest part, believe it or not, putting in a new doorknob with a lock, is making certain that these holes here line up with the screw holes on the other side. So what you want to do is you want to line up with the screw holes here. There's one here, and then there's one over here on this side here. So there we go. Now this plate here, it rotates so that you can line up your screw holes here with the screw holes inside. And that's what I mean about it being very hard, because you're going to have to do it blind. Once you get one screw in, it should go, it'll be a lot easier to put the second one in. Okay, so that's on there. Now I'm going to move to this side here. And folks, that's all it takes to install a new keyed door lock knob. This is Leah saying, you can do this.